Hey, what is going on, you guys? Oh my god, what in the name of Steve is this ugly yellow thing standing before me? Wow, this thing is really not pretty, to say the least. He looks like hammered poop Mason. Oh wait, Mason is not around here. Well, you know, I guess that this is all very normal. Not that there is really anything normal about myself and my own lifestyle. I mean, I like to hunt innocent Steves and other Minecraft players throughout their days in Minecraft. So I should be expecting a lot more things to happen, or at least weird things right now. But I guess that this is actually pretty normal. So well, yeah, I guess that we are going to have a little contest today then, you yellow thing. Oh wait, you are the John Doe. Basically the me from Roblox, right? Alright, I can respect and appreciate that. But yay, alright. So alright, let's start over again, shall we? I think that a proper introduction might be in place here right now. So here we go. Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is HEROBRINE and I am shooting right back at you with another video today. Now of course we all know that sometimes we get annoyed in this game, right? I mean, we all have our differences and usually they are only short lasting and they never really get that much out of hand, right? Well, today is the day that I found this little guy called John Doe. I have literally got no clue who he is and what he does. I have only heard rumors about this guy, and since I do not want to spread any false rumors about anyone, I really do not want to go too much into detail about this guy. I mean, there are a lot of false rumors going around town about me and I really do not like that at all. So this is basically my way to right a little wrong right now. That does not sound that weird, right? But as I said, I just contested him in a build-off. The person who builds the best looking house or whatever actually wins. It is all just for honor, but you know, so I am definitely going to win this, of course. I mean, look at this right here. This is just art. All of these things right here, well, this is all just pure art right now, so I am pretty sure that I have already won this right now. But let's just continue before he finishes his little thing before I finish mine, and we cannot have that. I have decided to go out and make my house the same way. I am just going to be building a house that is not like any other house, just so that I can make sure that I do not end up getting my butt kicked by this little no-namer right here. I really have got no clue about who he is, but I mean, if he challenges me to a build-off, then well, I am not going to be declining that. I am pretty sure that I can kick this guy his but no questions asked at all. Now I really like this build-off challenges. Actually, this is like the best idea that I have ever come up with right now. But first things first, I am already proud of the fact that I was able to get the idea from myself, which I had applied to basically everything right now. So that was a pretty awesome thing, to be honest. But I was able to apply that same idea that SubZero used on the chest problem, and I am going to be putting it to work with the housing problem that I have got right now. But I am just hoping that once I am done with all of this right here, that I can just live here in peace again. But something is telling me that this will not work out the way that I wanted it to. It is just something that I feel coming up. I mean, that does not mean that this is a bad thing. I mean, I would rather have things go wrong while I am in the beginning stages of building this, because otherwise I would have to start all over again when I am almost done, because that would be a bummer, because I might want to start living here actually. Now this would not be a video about me, the actual HEROBRINE, if I was not fooling with people and messing with people. So I think that that actually is something that I might want to start doing with my new friend John Doe here. But I am just thinking of something that I can do on the spot right now so that I can actually get back to this dude. I mean, he is the one showing up here in my realm uninvited. I did not ask for that at all. Or maybe I did by inviting him here through that little lever thing that I used. But I am not going to be blaming any of this on me. But that is not something that I want to do right now. So I am just praying to the gods that this will actually work in one go and that I can finally have a good comeback on this little dude and pretty much mark my territory right away. Okay, so since that did not turn out all too well, I think that I just want to go ahead and start finishing my little humble abode right here so that I can finally have a new place to rest my head when I am tired. That means sleeping, by the way. Not that I'm going to be sleeping right now, of course. I mean, that would not be in my best interest right now, just because then I would have to sleep while he is building a sick fortress. Well, that is not happening. But talking about me sleeping is not going to be getting us this house finished, because there is a lot of building that will need to happen right now, otherwise we are still left with nothing. So our plan of attack right here, or actually rather my plan of attack right here, since you guys are not actually helping me on this little mission of mine. But as I was saying, the plan of attack, we will have to make something out of this house, and maybe we can make something out of redstone so we can actually make the house disappear. Not my house of course, but the house of John Doe. That way I can still fool around and mess with this guy. And if his house is gone, well, that just means that I am left with the only house, and that means that I'm the winner of this little challenge that we just made up. So that is going to be pretty awesome, right? I know it is going to be super sick right now, just mark my words people. This is going to be the most legendary video that has ever been posted to this platform that we can call YouTube. I am just trying to think of ways that I have seen SubZero use when I was spying on him a couple of weeks ago. I mean, he had already tried to just hide a house inside of a rock wall, which did not end up being a good thing after all. So we are going to have to move on to another strategy, and that was where I came across an older video of SubZero where he was teaching a noob some cool Minecraft stuff some time ago. So I was like, maybe I can use his own tricks to save myself for a change. So that was what I was going to try and do. So let me just tell you that I'm quite excited to be doing this right now, because that way I can still come out on top of this race. I mean, he's building a pretty mean looking little castle right there. So that is pretty good on his end. But then again, that is just that. I mean, it could of course be a lot better, right? But you know, I think that I just want to go ahead and start doing something else to bum him out. I mean, I could just rely on me finishing this house right now and actually making it look kick butt. But right now that is not in my best interest, because I am pretty sure that he is committing foul play as well. So then I cannot be the one who is playing the right game, right? I mean, I am not going to let him sabotage me after me sabotaging him without sabotaging him back. So let me just tell you that I'm quite excited to be getting some sleep again very soon. And I will need some sleep because I keep getting tired. Well, you are asking why I am sleepy. Well, you know, I am the HEROBRINE and I am pretty much up around the clock because I have to make sure that I can bother people around the world, right? And well, because the last time that I did not have an interrupted sleep is like months ago. I mean, since these guys found out that they could just storm into my realm, they just literally started taking full advantage of it, and I hate it. I mean, how annoying is it when you get woken up every day at like 3 o'clock in the morning just because some guy is bashing at your door? I can honestly tell you that this is not a very fun and exciting thing to be doing, but I guess that I will just have to go through with this right now, because otherwise I will definitely never have another good night of sleep. I mean, come on. It just feels like every day is getting worse right now. I mean, I already do not get enough sleep. And you should be getting enough sleep in order for your brains to be working properly. And right now I am thinking of a way to get all of this over with. And I am on just a couple of hours of sleep, and that is just not something that will work for me right now. I mean, it is the harsh truth at this point, but it is just something that I will have to cope with until everything right here has all been sorted out. And of course I will need to use my brain and the right skills to actually start bothering people again. But first I will have to get done with all of this right now, and I can tell you that when the day comes, I am going to be celebrating so hard that it actually is pretty insane to myself. I mean, I am going to be excited like crazy once I am all done with this thing, because I just think that after all this time that I just deserve a little break from everything right now. I mean, we have been through a lot the last couple of months. I mean, I have been doing a lot of things to hide my true identity and stuff, so this has been a crazy couple of weeks and months just because people are losing interest in me, and that is not something that I want, because I really just feed on freaking attention. So to not have that anymore is just a big blow for me personally. But I had to get through that, and I did get through that quite successfully. But that was the point where all of the noobs came tagging along and starting invading all of my personal space. And I know that all of this sounds really familiar and stuff, and to be honest, the last couple of months I have just been a broken record running over and over and over again, because I just could not stop talking about the noobs where all of this started with. And I think that I have got plenty of reason for that, but that does not matter. I am willing to go forward right now because there is just too much at stake here. I mean, my own health is at stake right now, because I cannot go too long without attention. Wait, what is happening? What is that sound right here? Wait, is this for real right now? Did my wall just freaking move? No way, Jose, that cannot happen. What in the world was that kind of sorcery? I will find out who did this right away. We will be doing this right, or we will not be doing this at all. Alright. Oh wait, of course it was this Yellow John kid. I should have known probably that he was the one behind this, after I just basically tried to do the same thing with his base. Right, but you know, It is actually getting nighttime already and I am really getting tired right now. So I will have to get all of that under control to make sure that I actually am able to sleep again for a change. But if you want to know some more about the house that I'm going to make, well, let's get into the details a little. We have got to make sure that this can actually be a normal house and all of that. I mean, this is looking pretty freaking rad, right? I mean, I cannot complain about anything right now. Maybe you can, but I cannot. I mean, I am actually pretty weak right now, because I feed off of attention and I have not gotten a lot of attention in a hot minute. So you know, if there are people out there that you know and they do not know of my existence yet, then please tell them some horror story about me or something like that, because I really need it to go on right now. Otherwise I will probably end up just rotting away here after I lose this build off. But alright, as you guys can see, we have got ourselves another unexpected visitor today. But I am not mad at that. And the only reason why I am not mad at it is because I am going to be a changed man from now on. I am not just going to cast out all the people that come to me for my experienced help and such. No, I am going to change them by changing myself and my outlook on said people. So I will be getting some stuff together, and by stuff I mean explosives, and I am going to make sure that this John Doe does not have anything to do with getting my house blown up by turning him into a pulp. That is pretty good, right? That is one way to put myself on the map again, right? I mean, I am just a freaking mastermind right now. There is no one that can beat me, I can tell you that much. I am pretty much the best destroyer out here, and I am not letting that be taken away from me, because I am the only mysterious killer here, and I will not let this John Doe guy get all of the attention when I deserve all of the attention and not him at all. Alright, so let's get a move on, you little guys, and follow me to the other side of this landfill right here. So like I told you guys a second ago, I am going to be a changed man from this point forward, and you might want to ask why. Well, let me tell you guys why I am going to change my ways with this John Doe. Because I have been asking myself what I could do to get rid of this problem. And the problem is not with the guy himself or anything like that. The problem lies in the fact that he is like me. So once I can change this guy from John into so-called pulp, I do no longer have to worry about anything, because I will be the one coming out on top. Because I will be blowing them up right when they step foot here. And there it goes, you guys. How goes the dynamite? That is right. Boom goes the dynamite. Plus I will be having no more trouble with the noobs, and I will no longer have to worry about any noobs trying to blow up his house. Because once I am done with these guys, there will not be any noobs left, because they will all have turned into ashes, and I am going to be loving every freaking second of this, and that will be all of it today. Now alright, my master plan is going to go into full effect right away right now. I am going to make sure that everything is gone right when he gets back home. Although I have not seen the guy ever since I got here, which to me is a little bit fishy, of course, but I am just going to let that fly for right now, so that I can finally make an end to all of this madness. I will not tolerate anyone on my land ever again. But still, where did that guy go? I mean, I saw him building this thing like 10 minutes ago. Man, I am really confused right now, but I guess that I have just fallen asleep when he was building this or something like that. I mean, I bet that he will notice the bang once I am done with all of this right here. I mean, it is pretty hard not to notice this, because it is just that big of an explosion. I mean, this is a lot of TNT, and that means that I am not kidding around for one bit right now. So let's just make sure that we actually perform this the right way, so that he will never be coming back here ever again, nor his friends or whatever. So I'm going to start with all of these tools that I handpicked for this specific job just back there, and I am going to be installing some more TNT who will let me know that there is someone out here sneaking around and about. And if there is one thing that I do not like, then it will be getting caught in the back with my eyes looking the other way, which would be pretty normal when someone is coming around from the back. But you know, that is all just metaphorically speaking. Wait, what is that? Is that a bird? Is that a plane? No, it is. Oh wait, it actually is a plane, and that is the John Doe guy on there. Oh my god, it is a freaking bomber jet. How in the world did he get one of those? Oh no, he is going to blow up my house because I blew up his house. No freaking way, dude. Oh my god, the agony and the defeat is just horrible right now. What in the world? Who would do something like that? But alright, I guess that I will just take my defeat like a man, right? And everything will be gone just like me. I am out. Bye.